Welcome to The Quiet Room, brought to you by the creator of Truth Well Told Tarot. Your space for relaxing music, meditation and sleep enhancement. Join me on my new channel. I'll leave all the details below. The Quiet Room. Hello Gemini and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your September 2024 tarot reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Gemini, let's see what we have for you. I'm going to pull an overarching energy, look at some general energies too, and then look specifically at love, romance, relationship areas, money, career, finances, and any other thread that comes out for you. So let's see what we have for you. We have the Five of Swords as your overarching energy. With that, we've got the Ten of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Cups, we have the Seven of Cups. Let's see what we have for you. Love, romance, general relationships for Gemini, angel, spirits, guides. What do we have for Gemini? Message for Gemini, thank you. King of Wands. It's interesting the way that came out. We will see how that plays out. And we have the Six of Wands. I think that you're on the fence about somebody and it could go either way. I mean, that's definitely what I see here. Let's see what we have for you in terms of money, career, finances. What do we have for Gemini? King of Swords, which can be Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or the energy of the card. Can also be somebody who you're connecting to. Can be somebody in authority. It's the mental energy of the King of Swords. So clear-minded, logical, well-reasoned, fair. Good communicator, you know. And we have the Page of Swords. Either way, there's communication here. All right, Gemini, let's see what we have for you as an angel answer card. What do we have for our lovely Gemini's angel, spirits, guides? Oh, nice. No need to worry. So if you feel that kind of energy, just sometimes we have to surrender and trust. Let's pull a romance angel card. What do we have for Gemini? Message for Gemini. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Bottom of the deck, we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Let's see what we have for you in terms of money, career, finances. What do we have for Gemini, angel, spirits, guides? Yeah. Raise or a promotion. Yeah, I think you're making it happen here though, Gemini. There's just a feeling in the reading that you're not actually accepting less than that. I think that you know your worth, you know what you deserve, and you want to get to a certain level. So we have raise or promotion. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is the result of positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work, yeah. Let's pull you a destiny card. What do we have for Gemini? Message for Gemini. Yeah, taking risks. I always caution, when it's a general reading, when we talk about risks or chances, it has to be calculated and well reasoned with all information fully available to you. So always kind of like think things through, get all the information that you need. But this just feels, this feels here, Gemini, that it's whether you're prepared to take risks in love romance, is whether you're prepared to take things into your own hands, and make things happen, certainly in terms of money, career. Sometimes to get where we want to be, we sometimes need to do that. So the picture shows the high plateau. When you draw this card, it is time to step beyond your normal everyday life. Take some risks, face your fears, do things in a new and even unorthodox way. Listen more to your inner voice than to the voices and opinions of others. Rather than running from potential failure, embrace it. History has shown that those willing to face failure will often succeed in a massive way later. Okay. The Five of Swords. Air energy, which is your element. You know what you want, and there is that feeling of, what do I need to do to get here? That might well be here that you have been in conflict, or felt like you weren't on the same page, or weren't particularly happy. Let's go to this. You weren't particularly happy in how things were moving forward in your money, career, financial aspect in your current place of work. Because it's like no matter what I do, no matter how hard I work, no matter what responsibility I take on, and you take on more than your fair share with the Ten of Wands, you might work long hours, you might commit yourself and be really committed and do the hard work, you don't seem to be getting anywhere. Or what you're offered is lackluster, This is when I don't know whether I want to stay where I am, because it can be a card of sometimes discontent, being dissatisfied, being despondent, sometimes boredom with the Four of Cups as well. But I don't feel it's like a boredom energy. It feels like you're bored of not getting anywhere. And this is what I see for you. I think that some kind of despondency this month is prompting you into action, where there's a recognition here where no matter what I do, nothing seems to change. And that's prompting you to take action and recognize that it's time to let something go. That's what I see for you here, Gemini. Remember, the Eight of Pentacles puts time and energy because, this is also a hard-working energy. Lots of hard-working energy in this. But certainly feeling that you're not getting anywhere, So this is where you are actually deciding to, well, I know what I do I'm good at. I know that I work hard. I know that I'm at that level now where I'm ready for the next step on the journey because I've worked towards this. Now, Eight of Pentacles can sometimes be to do with temporary jobs. You might be looking for a permanent position for some of you. For others of you, it is that sense of raise or promotion. So however the next step manifests for you in terms of money, career, finances, the Seven of Cups is exploring your options, seeing what's out there. And this is what I see for you here. You might be connecting to, pursuing multiple pathways. You might be, networking, even, connecting with, work groups. You can get them online now, business groups, seeing what's out there, put out the feelers, having those kind of conversations, exploring your options, because I think that there is a level of despondency in your current place of work, and what you do. There's evidence in terms of the work that you do and how hard you work. Sometimes this can also be if you have done professional qualifications that might automatically mean that you move to the next level in terms of money, career, finances. But, you might be promised things here, but it's not materializing. So however that manifests for you, something is prompting you to explore your options, and it's the new with a view to stepping into the unknown, because there is a level of ambition here, and there's a level of drive, and there's a feeling here, if I'm not going to get it in my current place of work, then I need to explore my options and look at a wider field and see what's out there. This is like, I mean, it feels like in exploring some kind of options and opportunities, there's some news coming in which is bringing you back into your own. You know, the King of Swords is, yes, this is me on my throne. This is me getting to where I want to be. Remember, King of Swords energy, the kings, the queens, they are great signs of success, you know, because they've mastered the height of the suit of swords, you know. So there's a level of success and achievement and accomplishment with the kind of King and Queen of Swords, you know, and King and Queen's in any deck, really. So this is the energy at play. This is absolutely an energy of you coming back onto your own. Now, yes, you could also be connecting to a King of Swords, somebody who sees your potential, you know, somebody who sees, you know, and will make their mind up very quickly, you know, if that's the case. You know, you won't be waiting long to hear back from this person. You know, they will come back to you pretty quickly because they decide within a heartbeat, you know. So, and really within the first literally 10 seconds of a conversation, they'll have already made their minds up. So this is what's at play here. I think communication is going to be really important for you. But what that communication allows you to do here, Gemini, is to tell somebody what you do, to show your talents to and promote your talents to a wider kind of network of possibilities. And I definitely feel that there is positive news here on that basis. That is either bringing you back to your own, or you could be hearing from somebody who is like the King of Swords as well. Somebody who is extremely perceptive, discerning, and then very well reasoned and logic. This is somebody who is very, I mean, there's a level of intelligence here as well. Like I said, for those of you who have bettered yourself and been striving or got additional training or additional qualifications, or have been striving to done what you can to kind of move to that next level in terms of money, career, finances. I don't think that you're going to get it where you are, but it feels like the new, there are possibilities around you to kind of like manifest on with, you know, and this is what I see for you. I think that there is an opportunity of an achievement here, but it feels elsewhere. It feels like removing yourself from a current situation because they're not giving you what you want. And that's the energy of taking risks. You know, if we're not going to get it in our current place of work, then this is what do I have to do to get it, you know? And it's a kind of very single-minded focus this month. I think that you're very clear in terms of what you want, and it's a tunnel vision energy. What do I need to do to get there? And this is what I see for you. You have a plan. You have a plan. And you're seeing the truth of your current situation for what it is. Not necessarily what you want it to be, but for what it is. And that's making you extremely decisive this month. So very, very strong, ambitious energy coming through here. But because you deserve it, you know, because you want more. And that's what you've been working towards, you know, and that's what I see for you here. Love, romance, relationships, it can be an energy as well of that, you know, you want more. And there is a feeling here, Gemini, you or another person, depending on whether you're connected to, actually I'm looking at a King of Wands here, King of Wands and the Six of Wands, again, court cards, male or female, but King of Wands is somebody who is go-getting, driven, action-orientated, assertive, confident. It feels here, this is more to do with the King of Wands, because the way this came up, like I said, somebody is on the fence now, yes, that could be you, but this is that sense of, almost that sense of something needs to be acted on, something that might not have been acted on, needs to be asserted in action or acted on this month. And that's what I see for you here. Because again, there is a sense of despondency. Somebody might be dealing with a level of despondency. You might not feel on the same page as the other person about an issue. You want more. Or the other person wants more. Like I said, in love, romance, it can be vice versa. But this person has been reticent because it's a risk. because they've been through something and they've been carrying the weight and the burden of that experience in your current relationship. And this is where I feel here, this is someone who's realizing it's time to reach out and make the offer on something that I've been stuck on, that I have, but I know deep down I need to offer this. But it means letting go of something and it's time. This feels like it's time. It's time to let go of old wounds, old baggage, old history in order to move forward with you, because you've come so far in a journey. You've put a lot of time and energy into a relationship, and this is about exploring, where do we go from here? You might even be having that conversation. You might even coming into September, be having those conversations. We need to kind of like decide. I think that things have been going well. This person also knows that they have been building something solid with you. It's not been, I think that this is a solid relationship. This doesn't feel like there's any, it just feels you're working towards something, both of you. But you don't want to kind of like be stuck. This is that sense here of you want to move forward. You want the relationship to progress because that's what you've both been working towards. And again, the Seven of Cups is exploring those options, talking about those possibilities. And someone also maybe be open to explore those options that they likely have been reluctant to explore because of past history. Maybe they've been married before. That could be you, that could be the other person. Maybe they had a relationship that really didn't turn out very well, and it was an ordeal. It was difficult to let go of. It was hard. And it's been a burden. So this is that kind of energy here. This person also doesn't want history to repeat itself, and really didn't want to expose themselves in a vulnerable way to being in the same position that they will go through that kind of experience again. But I don't think that's the case. I mean, you're not the same person. They are not the same person. And generally the things that teach us, difficult lessons are generally the ones that we learn from when we don't repeat again, So this is what I see for you. I definitely see that you've been building something solid. And not just that, I think that this person needed to build a level of trust with you, a level of it's the stability in all things, the value, recognize your value to them to you. It's taken work, it's taken effort to also work through issues of the past and build back up too in a different relationship. But you've been with each other for a significant amount of time now. And I definitely see, I think that this is somebody who's saying it's time to act. It's time to take action and move forward and overcome inner conflict. And also things that maybe you haven't been seeing the same page on in your external environment as well. And reconcile those differences and move forward. Because this is that sense of, it's time to let go of every reason not to do this. And that's the past that's been a part of this. So it's almost like you've been in a kind of like three-way situation or a third-party situation here, but the past was playing a part. So this is what I see for you here. In the sense that, the burden of the past has been the third factor in a relationship of two people. The Six of Wands is one of the marriage cards. So interesting when we have wedding here and we have love yourself first. This is really that kind of energy of, this is what I deserve and nothing less than that, It's time to move things forward to the next level. This is what I see for you here, and I don't feel that there's any need to worry. Even when I look at these energies, Gemini, this is communication and someone realizing it's time to do the right thing. So I definitely feel here, the cards are all kind of in synergy here. It's time to move forward. And it's time to move forward and say, whatever it takes. Because there's no reason not to now. It's time to let go of all the reasons that have got in the way of doing this, and that's the past. And it's time to move forward, and that's what I see here with the Five of Swords. And, because I think that you're at that point. I think that you're at the point where action and assertion is needed here because you've come so far in a relationship And you're at that point in terms of what next. And that's what I see for you here. So let's see what we have as a final message for you. This is the message from Heaven deck. Whatever heaven means to you. I just really like these cards. Very lovely reading. This is somebody who is prepared to take risks, prepared to take a chance on you, or you on them, because there's no reason not to anymore. You know, there's a realization of how maybe the past has been holding you or the other person back, and it's time to open up to new dreams, hopes and wishes in terms of how things are going to progress in an existing relationship, because you've really built something up to such a point here, and it's taken time, that you're feeling ready. That's the energy at play. Yeah, we rejoice when you find love. Love comes in unexpected ways, number 24. It's nice, some of you might be getting a new pet as well this month. Or additional, you know. But always nice that this is a bond. This is a bond energy. Believe in yourself and your abilities. We believe in you, number 28. Yeah, and this is what I'm saying here. This is a sense of, I absolutely want this. You know, I absolutely feel I deserve this now, and it's whatever I need to do to get it. That's the energy at play this month. Whether it's to do with love, romance, relationships, or whether it's to do with money, career, finances, it's the same kind of energy. And with money, there's a level of ambition that's driving this because you feel that you deserve it. You've worked for it. You've done the work. You've taken on more than your fair share of responsibilities. You've likely worked long hours. You know, you've likely helped other people out as well. And you've been more than a team player, you know. So this is what's at play here. And I feel that if you're still feeling like held back in your current circumstances, then I definitely see that you're doing something about it in September. And it has results. There is something new opening up for you here. You know, the Five of Swords is a hard-won victory. You know, it's a card of victory, winning, triumph, success. So that's what I see for you here. Gemini, that's what I have for you for the month of September 2024. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful month. I will see you next time.